Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined here in London by Manny Robles. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're here for a massive fight week. Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall, but also Michaela Mayer versus Alicia Baumgardner. Your team, Maya. How do you feel about the fight? It's a big unification on Saturday night.
Awesome, it's fantastic, man, especially for women boxing. A unification fight, it's both fights for that matter, the main event and the co-main event. I mean, we're living in a very special time with women boxing. I think it's really taken off, and come Saturday night, whoever's in attendance or whoever's watching on TV, they're in for a treat.
It's a massive venue on Saturday night, O2 Arena, an iconic boxing venue here in England. A full female card. You've been part in history over in Saudi a couple of weeks ago with Ramla Ali, but this is another historical event for yourself and for female boxing.
100%, and just to be part of it, being part of Team Michaela Ali, Michaela Mayer. Sorry, being part of Team Michaela Mayer is just fantastic, man. It's she's ready to go. She's hungry. She wants to unify. She wants all the belts, so she's ready for it.
And talked about Maya then, you've been in her team for a long time now. How's her progression and how's she looking in the gym for a tough, kind of powerful opponent in Baumgardner?
Yeah, I mean, look, she's fought everybody, Michaela has. If you look at her record, if you look at her track record, she's fought fighters with similar characteristics as Baumgardner, and this is not the exception. But you can't underestimate Baumgardner. I mean, she is a WBC world champion, and she's worthy of that belt, But now I know Michaela's hungry. I know she's. Again, as I said, she wants to unify. She wants all the belts, and this is just another belt that she's going after, and it's personal. This isn't the hate is real, so you can expect an exciting fight come Saturday night.
With the two main events on Saturday night, there's kind of a rivalry, there's beef there, if you like. Do you think the sport needs that to grow with female boxing? Because it's rare we actually see rivals, and the fans love that.
Yeah, no, like you said, yeah, we need it. Yeah, women boxing, boxing in general, really. But the hate is real between the main event and the co-main event. These girls do not like each other, and I think we're in for a treat come Saturday night.
Excellent. Let's go back a few weeks. I mentioned it before. Ramla Ali, she made history. What did you make of the whole Saudi experience?
Awesome, man. We got a first-round knockout, beautiful knockout. But the way she set up her opponent was just, something that we've been working on at the gym and getting her to sit on her punches. And she's been working with her for the last 3 fights, and she's had 2 knockouts, 2 knockout wins, two of the last 3. And, she's on a roll. We're looking forward to having her fight again, possibly at the end of the year, early next year. I'm happy with her, happy with the way things are coming along. Not happy yet not satisfied. You should never be satisfied. There should always be room for improvement. So she's coming along very well. I'm proud of her for obviously making history in Saudi Arabia. Being the first female boxer to fight in Saudi Arabia along with her opponent, of course. And I just love the way things are going.
How far away do you think she is from fighting in those big fights and for a world title?
Maybe 1 or 2 fights away. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2. And then we'll be chasing for one of the major belts. Maybe chasing for a world title belt for sure.
Excellent. And that main event there, AJ versus Usyk, what did you make of the fight? And obviously you've kind of mastered a plan which beat AJ back in the day with Andy Ruiz. What did you make of Usyk's performance and more importantly Anthony Joshua's?
Great performance, great fight by both fighters. I loved the fight even more so than I did the first fight. It's a closer fight on the second time around in my opinion. I think Joshua did a good job, but Usyk is just, he's a southpaw technician, great heavyweight champion. As you know, he was a cruiserweight champion of the world, unified. Now he's a heavyweight champ. He's the man to beat, in my opinion, is Tyson Fury. But second to Tyson Fury would definitely be Usyk. He's just a special fighter, man. Like I said, I'll do respect to both. To Usyk and Joshua. They're both great heavyweights, great champions, great ambassadors of the sport, and the better man won that night.
In the past 72 hours, there's been tremendous talks of Tyson Fury potentially fighting Anthony Joshua in November or December. As a trainer, if you was advising Anthony Joshua, would you take that fight so close to the defeat against Usyk?
Like you said, it's all talk, right? And but I would definitely, if it was real, I wouldn't take the fight right now. I would wait. I would definitely wait. Maybe, in my opinion, probably for Joshua, may get a couple tuna fights before fighting Tyson Fury. But if they were to fight right away, then I would probably make him wait another 6, 7, 8 months to prepare for Tyson Fury. Because you can't just prepare for Tyson Fury in a matter of a month or two. You know what I mean? He's a special breed, a special type of fighter, so you definitely need the time.
Another big heavyweight fight happened over the weekend. Your former charge, Andy Ruiz, got the victory over Ruiz Ortiz. Did you watch the fight, and what did you make of his performance?
I was on my way over to London, so I did miss the fight. I was in the plane. But I'm not surprised that he got the victory. And I said it once, and I'll say it again. Andy is a dangerous heavyweight. He's a dangerous fighter when he prepares correctly, and he proved that Saturday night. He won a unanimous decision, and he dropped Ortiz in three occasions. So he's definitely a live dog. You know what I mean? He'll give anybody a run for their money.
The WBC announced that would be a semi-final eliminator for the winner of Helenius versus Deontay Wilder. If Wilder comes through that in his comeback fight, how do you think Ruiz would fare against the bronze bomber, the all-powerful Deontay Wilder?
Well, listen, man, you can't get ahead of yourself because Deontay Wilder's going to have his hands full versus Helenius. So that's another fight. And I hope that Deontay Wilder isn't thinking too far ahead, because that's a live dog, man. That's a real fight right there in Helenius. He's been upsetting. He's won a couple of fights by upset already, and this may not be the exception. So I really hope that Deontay is taking this fight seriously. And if he does get through Helenius, then obviously we would love to see a fight versus Deontay. And who wouldn't want to see that fight? Especially in the United States, Deontay and Andy Ruiz would be a barn burner. Maybe a great fight.
If you had to make a prediction, do you think Andy Ruiz, with the progression he's making, the changes he's made, could become a two-weight world champion? A two-time world champion?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Styles make fights, man, and Andy can definitely become a world champion again. If he's just he knows what he needs to do to get there. And I believe that if he sets himself, mentally, physically, prepares himself wisely, I definitely believe he can be a world champion again.
And last one, Manny. We know you're part of Team Virgil Ortiz Jr. He just come off of a big win off of the UK's Michael Mickinson. Mm-hmm. What's next for him, and how high can he go in the sport?
He can go very high. I don't know what's next. He would have to speak to his management team, obviously, and promoter. But whatever it is, man, we got to be ready. He's always ready, so that's not a problem.
Excellent. Thank you very much for speaking to IFL, and hopefully speak to you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.